Salamat berjumpa lagi. Welcome to ASEAN Today. I'm Dalton Tanonaka of Indonesia's Metro TV at the ASEAN Secretariat in Jakarta, and this is your monthly look at the dynamic Southeast Asia region. But we begin in Japan, where residents marked the 2-year anniversary of a natural disaster that changed their lives forever. Observances throughout that country on March 11 marked the exact moment a 9-magnitude earthquake hit the country's northeast coast. They remembered the 19,000 people killed or who remain missing following the resulting tsunami that roared inland. In all, 300,000 residents were affected. Shortly in this program, we have a special report from Japan on residents rebuilding their lives there with the help of ASEAN countries and others. In Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi was re-elected leader of her opposition party. The parliament member has led the National League for Democracy since it was founded in 1988. The 67-year-old daughter of the country's independence hero was chosen unanimously during a 3-day Congress that ended March 10th. The first ever NLD Congress aimed to strengthen the party ahead of elections in 2015. Since Suu Kyi took her parliament seat last year, Myanmar has been gaining wider acceptance from the international community after years of being shunned for harsh military rule. Myanmar's president asked European Union leaders to lift sanctions against his country. Thein Sein's request came in a meeting on March 5th with EU representatives in Brussels. He emphasized the political and economic reforms in his country. But European Council President Herman Van Rompuy explained that the reforms are not complete without general improvement of fundamental freedoms, especially minority rights. Also in Brussels, EU relations with Thailand may get a boost with the launch of free trade agreement negotiations. Thailand is the third largest trading partner with the 27-member EU. European Commission President José Manuel Barroso said the goal is to conclude a comprehensive agreement covering tariffs, non-tariff barriers, and other trade-related issues. Thailand is the latest ASEAN country to negotiate an FTA with the EU. A deal with Singapore was reached at the end of 2012, and the EU has been negotiating with Malaysia and Vietnam since 2010 and 2012, respectively. Thailand's main opposition party won the election for governor of Bangkok. It was a political blow to the ruling party of former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. The Pheu Thai had hoped to win the city's top job with candidate Pongsapat Pongcharun, but incumbent governor and Democrat Party member Sukhambam Phadibat claimed a victory on March 3rd with nearly half the vote. Sukhambam campaigned on building more parks, art centers, libraries, and Wi-Fi hotspots. What was once considered waste is now gold in the Philippines. Coconut water is changing the fortunes of farmers there, as ASEAN Today's Marissa Anita reports.
The simple coconut may be the key to transforming the lives of Filipino farmers, some who live on as little as $3 a day.
Tulad kong maghakot, may kanya-kanyang hakutin, may kanya kung ako'y usapin o kung balog ang katawan, maghahakot. Kung hindi naman, ay di, wala.
The water found in coconuts is rich in minerals and electrolytes, and demand has soared after U.S. pop star Madonna and other celebrities endorsed and invested in the liquid as a must-have sports beverage. Coconut exports jumped 800% in 2011, and thousands of growers are hoping to cash in.
With the growth of coconut water, with the demand, that only means that the cost of products will go up. The cost of their nuts and their coconuts will go up, and it's only going to redound to better livelihood prospects for all of our farmers.
Growing demand in the U.S. and South America has meant millions of dollars of investment in factories and high-tech processing techniques in the Philippines. Coconut water may be a lucrative trend in the global health industry, but it has long been a cheap and healthy drink for the masses in the Philippines and other countries that have known its benefits for years. Marissa Anita for ASEAN Today.
More ASEAN Today is coming up shortly. We head to Japan, where residents rebuild and remember ASEAN's help 2 years after a devastating tsunami. You are watching ASEAN Today, the monthly look at the people and places of Southeast Asia. March 11 marked 2 years since the earthquake and tsunami in Japan that devastated residents north of Tokyo. Rebuilding continues, with ASEAN countries supporting recovery efforts from the start. We have a special report now from Japan. Here's ASEAN Today's Zelda Safitri.
The warnings had come and some managed to get to higher ground. But for nearly 20,000 people, it was too late. Kimiki Teragami was lucky to escape when the tsunami swept her house away in Fudo. 7 months later, she was able to resume her business.
In October 2011, I reopened my restaurant. We're busy now and have more customers than before.
But in Naburi, 350 kilometers north of Tokyo, the situation is much different. 30 people are still living here in temporary shelters with the memories and fear still fresh.
I'm still scared to go back to Tibabo, my previous home, as it's not fixed yet. The government should put up a tsunami barrier as soon as possible and maintain roads.
Definitely. I want to move to a new place immediately and build a new home. This place is isolated from town and inconvenient.
2 years after, some cities hit by the tsunami are still in the recovery stage. Workers struggle to clear piles of debris, with more than 110,000 people still living in temporary facilities.
The biggest challenge, I think, is every community has different needs. Still in many places, whether they can use that land for farming, the government hasn't decided yet. So whether it will be farming zone or vacant land, no one knows.
Not long after the natural disaster, ASEAN countries organized a relief mission to the devastated area. Among the group were 69 students who visited Ishinomaki for 3 days in early June 2011.
We held a kind of charity event, help them clean the mud, give them special food from ASEAN countries, and also held ASEAN cultural performances to entertain them while they clean their homes.
We were very grateful of that initiative. The people of the ASEAN caravan helped the people prepare ASEAN food, which warmed up their heart a lot.
The new government of Shinzo Abe has pledged to speed up and make visible progress in reconstruction. The recovery budget for disaster-affected areas has been boosted from $202 billion to $266 billion. All displaced residents can do is wait and hope for the day when they can go home. Zelda Savitri for ASEAN Today.
More ASEAN Today is coming up shortly. We hear the voice and dreams of this Indonesian artist who became the super idol Taiwan. She's next. This is ASEAN Today. I'm Dalton Tanonaka in Jakarta. An Indonesian artist was the big winner in a recent international competition. Nana Lee is a singer who says she was proud to represent her country in Super Idol Taiwan. And the Jakarta native now plans to step up her performing and promotional efforts, as ASEAN Today's Widya Saputra reports. Super Idol.
会讲中文吗？一点一点，一点点，意思才优雅。
This was the climax to the 7th season of Taiwan's popular singing competition, based on the American Idol format. It came down to 9 finalists, including the 27-year-old Indonesian of Chinese and Portuguese ethnicity. But there was a special twist in this contest.
Finalists have to battle with another singer from another country. So there is so many singers over there from Russia, from Philippines, from Korea, Hong Kong. So I'm represent Indonesia in that time.
Lee sang an English song, the Egypt's classic At Last. Her competitor performed a traditional Taiwanese ballad which had the hometown audience cheering, but the judges were nearly unanimous in picking Lee as the overall winner.
Wow, I'm totally surprised because I was nervous because I'm represent Indonesia. So when I heard that you won, then wow, I just like surprised, and I'm very proud because Indonesia also they know Indonesia now, and they also learn how to say terima kasih, and that's very beautiful moment, and I never forget.
今天要谢谢你，印尼话说谢谢怎么讲？Terima kasih, terima kasih.
I would like to be a diva of Asia, so maybe I will traveling all around Asia or maybe Europe. But now I would like to promote Indonesia, so I create my own song about Indonesia.
Lee has just finished recording the single called Go Indonesia, an upbeat song that will be released in both Indonesian and English. Widya Saputra for ASEAN Today, Jakarta.
Here are several events on the ASEAN calendar. The ASEAN Sport Caravan 2013 will be held in major cities in Japan from March 28th to April 3rd as one of the commemorative events of the 40th year of cooperation between ASEAN and Japan. Thailand will celebrate its traditional Thai New Year with the Songkran Festival from April 13th through the 15th. And Malaysia will host the Labuan International Sea Challenge, that's a kayak competition, from April 26th to the 28th. It is the year of the snake in Chinese culture, but for one village in Vietnam, snakes are the center of attention every day. ASEAN Today's Valdia Badaputri explains.
Hanoi's Lemat village is known for its culinary specialty. Snakes are the menu at more than 30 restaurants here, mostly meaty cobras. Pan Ti-wan owns one snake restaurant, selling up to 100 kilograms of the reptile every week.
Mát mà bổ dưỡng, ví dụ như là nó chữa được các bệnh như là phong tê thấp này, rồi chữa đau lưng, này, xương khớp rất là tốt. Nhất là trong người già mà uống được cái rượu rắn ngâm, nhiều người chữa được bệnh đau lưng. Đấy, từ xưa nay là kể cả trong Tây y ấy, người ta cũng lấy lọc rắn để chế biến ra thành các vị thuốc. Đấy, ví dụ như là bình thường mà rắn hổ mang ấy, nhiều khách đến nhà mình là mua con rắn hổ mang đấy để chế biến món.
This customer is here for a family reunion. Nguyen An Kwan ordered a 1 kilo cobra off the menu for $80. All look on as the heart of the cobra is cut out and put in a shot glass for Nguyen to consume.
Quả tim rắn ví dụ như búng vào nó khỏe, trợ tim mình. Với cả uống nó cảm giác nó nuốt vào nó sẽ cảm giác đập từ đấy vào.
All parts of the snake can be eaten except the scales, and chef Bùi Quốc Phuong says preparation is an art.
Cái này nhưng mà đơn giản nó khó, gọi là mình lúc tẩy và làm mùi tanh, còn nấu nó đơn giản nhanh, tận độ là chín tới nó giòn.
The meat can be stewed or grilled. Intestines are stir-fried and bones are ground before being deep-fried and served with rice crackers. Vietnamese cuisine may be more known for its noodle soup, but snake is the attraction here, with this 250-seat restaurant booked solid nearly every day. Valdia Badaputri for ASEAN Today.
Feedback is good, and we like hearing from you from throughout ASEAN. Joining us with this month's comment, as always, is Duradi Sidichanya of the ASEAN Secretariat. Dee, always great to see you.
Thank you.
What are people saying this month?
Dalton, our first comment comes from Nimon in Bangkok. He posted this on the Secretariat Facebook page. Hope the upcoming ASEAN Summit in Brunei will have a fruitful result. Thank you, Nimon. We all are working hard to prepare for the April and October events. Also from our Facebook page, Ritho Tola in Indonesia asked this. I'm headmaster of an elementary school. What can we do if we want to visit the ASEAN Secretariat? To any group wanting to tour our Jakarta facility here, email your request to public@asean.org. And Fran tweeted this: "The show time is too short. I want to enjoy more." Thank you for that comment, Fran. Let us know what you are thinking. Please email us at aseantoday.tv@gmail.com. Post something on our Facebook page or tweet us at ASEAN Today TV.
All right, Dee, thank you very much. Always nice to see you.
Thank you, likewise.
Okay, one more story now from Cambodia, where authorities are working to save a native mammal that's being eaten out of existence. The pangolin is a scale anteater under threat by poachers involved in Southeast Asia's illegal wildlife trade. A new baby was born 2 months ago and is a new addition to a group of pangolins at the Pangolin Rehabilitation Center. The animals were rescued by forest rangers working in the Cardamom Mountains. But several ended up losing 1 or 2 limbs due to injuries suffered from hunters' snares. Activists say the pangolin is currently the most traded mammal because of demand for their scales, skin, and meat in restaurants and for traditional Asian medicine. And that is ASEAN Today for this month. I'm Dalton Tanonaka in Jakarta. Terima kasih, and see you again next month.